And in terms of, ongoing optimization of your listing, for example, so where do you get the keywords? For example, does Helium 10 support Japan, or can we download like search query performance report from Amazon Japan? So what will be the best way to add
I have
keywords
used a lot of tools. I have used a lot of tools, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to Japanese market, people would say generally use Seller Sprite, right? There's a tool called Seller Sprite, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a good tool. And then people will say use Jungle Scout, which I usually don't like, to be honest. And then people will say use Helium 10, right? One of the biggest advantages we Western seller have over Japanese seller is that we have access to these kind of tools like Helium 10, Seller Sprite, but normal Japanese sellers do not have access to these kind of tools. The only way Japanese seller mostly do the keyword research is Google Keyword Planner, right? So that's the only tool, or they have access to Amazon search term report, or beside that they do not have access to anything. So I would say if you talk me about tool, a specific pet tool, I would say Helium 10. That's the best for Japanese market. And inside Amazon, of course, you have search terms. That's the first party data, right? You can get from there. But if you say the third party data, I would trust the Helium 10 for Japanese market.